A lot of work to the body. Just talk about that strategy, the game plan.
Well, you've been watching me for 10 years now. You know I'm going to go to the body. A lot of times it's a little difficult because I'm always seem to be the taller fighter. But I work on, getting low and getting leverage and concentrating on the body. So I know that's the thing that break a lot of people down, especially when you're fighting in the inside or people think they're going to put pressure on you. It's important to get to the body, so I wanted to stay down there.
Was there a particular round or moment that you knew you had heard him or that you had this fight in the bag?
It was one of them early rounds. I think it was 4 or 5, somewhere around there. I heard him. I didn't finish him. I don't know why I didn't, but he was hurt, and I knew at that point, and I heard him gassing, and I knew it was over. It was just a matter of time, me finding the right spot, pushing on the gas and going for it.
Was this your best defensive fight? You made him miss a lot.
I wouldn't say probably my best defensive fight, but I did concentrate on not getting hit as much for this fight, so I think it paid off.
Did he hurt you any?
Nope, not at all.
You look nice with that belt. Are you proud also of your brother? You want to say a few words about him?
Oh, it was he did me a favor tonight. I had to fight, so I was a little, I wasn't worried, but that's my brother, so I was a little nervous when he was in there. And good thing is he got him out in the first round. I ain't have to worry about him too long.
Lamont, you said don't overlook any opponent. You win this fight. It'd be disappointing if you didn't get Garcia, assuming he wins tonight in the next fight.
I won't be disappointed because I don't like getting my hopes up. I know that, again, I'll say this boxing game is a business, and it have to make business sense. It's the fight that I want, but I'm not really holding my breath on it.
Are there any guarantees or promises made to you?
No promises, no guarantees. I'm just pushing for the fight because that's what the fans want.
Did you seek to make them guarantee or make them promise it to you?
Nah, not really.
Why not?
I mean, it's just, I'm putting it out there. I'm really pressing. I'm not really worried about, oh, you got to fight me. I'm not that type of person that's going to be forcing the issue. I'm just keep putting it out there. I'm willing to make the fight.
Why do you want Eddie Garcia so much?
Because that's the fight that the fans want. It's not that I see nothing sweet in him. I know he'll be a difficult fight. He's a world champion. He's at the top of the game. I want to be the best, considered the best fighter in the division.
Do you take exception when his father makes comments about, you shouldn't have those belts anymore?
No, not at all. Part of what he's saying, it could have went that way, and I could have not had my belt. But the thing is that I do. Things happen differently, and I do. So I understand him. I'm not worried about it.
You said that Danny Garcia is the best fighter in the division. When you look at him, what do you see? What do you see him do well? What do you think he doesn't do well?
He's solid. Solid all the way around. He decent speed. Not the fastest guy in the world, but decent speed. Pretty good punch. I think his best thing is he take a good punch. You never really see him hurt or wobble. He's just a good boxer, puncher, all-around solid fighter.
How's making 140 for you right now?
Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's a little tough. This time was a little tougher than normal. We actually had random drug testing going on through the camp, and they would pop up on me and my weight to be good, and then they'll come to my hotel and be like, okay, we need some urine, and I'll have to sit there and drink 6 or 7 pounds of water just to give them the sample, and then some way I got to get that weight off. So it was a little bit more difficult this time, but I think I have no problem with making it.
Hey, Lamont, you said you wasn't able to take him out of there. Was he tougher than you expected?
Yeah, I think his whole game, whole training camp, it seemed like his focus was on giving it his best effort, not giving up on himself. It looked like at times he wanted to quit. It looked like times I was going to get him, but he was hanging in there. He didn't want to stop. I heard him, I hit him to the body a few times, and he grimaced like he wanted to stop, but he just would not give up. So I was expecting that. Being as though that was his first title shot, he knew this was this big opportunity. He wasn't going to let it go that easy, just like me to just stop him in the 3rd, 4th round. He was going to try to fight all the way to the end if the ref or doc would let him.
Right. In the first few rounds, you were moving on your feet, and then after I believe the 4th or 5th round, you seemed to settle down and get into your own mode. Why did you do that? Did you think that maybe he wasn't? Maybe you had the fight in the bag already and just needed to fight your fight?
If you look at my fights, mainly that's how a lot of my fights go. I move around early, let the fight come to me. I don't try to force the fight. And once the fight, the rhythm of the fight, the flow of the fight, once I grasp that, then I start looking for shots and things that I can work on to win the fight.
I feel like you turned it on earlier in this fight than you have in past fights. Did Do you feel the same way? If so, why?
I feel like it was about the same round, the same time, same pace I normally do. Around the third, fourth round, I start turning it up. I would say it probably looked that way because he was a little easier to hit than my past opponents. So it might have seemed like I turned it up a little bit, but for real, I was just, still looking around. Even though I was hitting him pretty well, I still was looking for things in it.
Lamont, he's going to ask you a question right now.
Okay.
There has been a fight in D.C. at the Verizon Center since like Tyson in 2005. How much would it mean for you to have a fight on F Street in D.C.?
Hopefully coming soon. Verizon Center or the Net Stadium. Hopefully it happens soon. I would be really excited. It would be a dream come true if me and my brother can headline that card on Showtime. And hopefully later on this year, early next year, it can get done.
I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.